Hi, this is Chico Resch. You are listening to the Let's Go Devils podcast on the Primetime Radio Network.
Happy Devils Tuesday. We are coming to you live from TAJ Lounge 973. This is Devils After Dark. I'm here with Scotty of SiriusXM Liquid Metal.
Sam Wu can't talk loud anymore because there's other things going on at TAJ Lounge 973. That's why he's in the
You got that.
very calm.
You got that
happy
right.
Devils recap voice right over here. It's very calm. It's very soothing.
Oh, stop it. I am
It's
so happy
news
right
reporter-esque.
now.
I am so happy right now.
I am so happy at TAJ Lounge 973 where it is Taco Tuesdays, $2 tacos.
It's Taco Tuesday.
It is Taco Tuesday. Hey, when there's Taco Tuesday, there is an upset.
There's comedy nights. There's Devils post games going on. There's
It wasn't
Taco
an avalanche.
Tuesdays.
It was a landslide.
Oh, Sam. He's got the jokes to go along with the comedy night happening at TAJ Lounge 973. Right now, kind of in the background of Sam Wu right there. We got Devils post-game action going on. Bucket of beers. Taco Tuesday. Big Devils
They got
victory.
drafts. They've got
Ring.
drafts, man.
Oh, they got drafts. Ah, excellent. Ring
Yeah,
those Hell's
upgrade.
Bells for a big Devils victory. One that I definitely will say caught me off guard. Let's roll through it right now, and then we'll check back in with Sam Wu and see exactly how he felt about the game. So, in the first period, we had the Devils. Now we had some news happening there at first, and that was with the old Nico Heischer and Sam.
What's that?
I just was trying to text and talk at the same time, and
Oh.
there we go. Okay. So if you didn't believe me, there is a real live comedy act going on in the background right now. As you were probably hearing, come down. So if you are in the area, TAJ Lounge 973. Go say hi to Sam Wu. Tip your bartenders. Drafts. Taco Tuesdays. Devils post games, which let's talk about right now. In the first period. Now, we know the unfortunate news there right off at the top. Nico Heischer out of the lineup with a lower body injury. Mason Gearston in the lineup. Nico Dawes also back in again for another game. Hey, I guess ride the kid if he's hot, he's hot. And tonight, he was hot because the Devils, although they were down after the first period, I thought they played pretty well throughout this entire game, much like we have been seeing. What is this consistency? Is this consistency that we have been waiting? Even when they lose, they still kind of play hard and tough, and this was without the captain. I was prepared for a little bit of a flop tonight, but the Devils definitely proved me wrong, and they withstood the big guns from the Colorado Avalanche. Makar, Rantanen, McKinnon, Landeskog, I think, did he have two? Oh, no. McKinnon had he had 3 points, goal, 2 assists. Makar had a goal and assist. Landeskog get on in there too. Oh, and Rantanen, Rantanen had 2. Big guns were out, and they were blazing for the Colorado Avalanche. And after the first period, the Devils were down 2-0 going into the second, down 3-0, 5:52 into it. And some quick stats there because the Avs did score 2 power play goals. I got to say, both of them in the first period. We've talked about the puck luck being the Devils' way. Well, it kind of turned the opposite way. The puck luck was reversed in the first against the Devils because the Avs on the first one, that was the bouncing puck. that kind of like did like a little trickle thing and hopped over Nico Dawes. And then on the second goal, the McKinnon goal, oh no, that was the Ratning goal, shot the puck, kind of missed it a little bit, hit off the post, hit off of Dawes' back, and then ricocheted into the net. So some 2 puck luck goals for the Avs, which when you're a good team, that's what happens. But the Devils are showing signs of a good team because they didn't let that rattle them to the core. They kind of withstood there against the Avs in the first period and then even into the second with Makar scoring there. His 21st, 5:52 into it. And then it all started to turn around with the man who would eventually have 54 points at the end of the night. Jesper Bratt bringing the puck into the zone. Oh man, I can't even talk now. Jonas Siegenthaler shooting the puck. Darcy Kemper, who had a very strong game, kicks the puck out to the opposite side, and in the scramble right there, Thomas Tatar, for the first time in about 10, 11 games, Thomas Tatar puts a goal home for his 10th of the year to get the Devils back on the board 3-1. And you had that feeling this next goal was huge, because if they went down 4-1, you're like, well, here we go. We thought they were going to play well. We thought they were going to be consistent. Or if they score the next one and are suddenly down 3-2, and you're thinking, wow, that's a pretty impressive turnaround from giving up 3 straight goals to against one of the league's best teams to now scoring a few against them in a row. Well, wouldn't you know it, Ty Smith, who we know has had quite the rough stretch, got sat down, rightfully so, and he has bounced back in a big way on the ice with some solid play all around. And I got to say, this goal, you need to check it out if you haven't seen it. It's a pretty backhand flicker that he kind of does. On the initial play, I really thought he just banked it off the defenseman and in. Kind of a lucky goal. I was like, oh, puck luck back on our side. Here we go. But you watch it, it's just the old Queen, flick of the wrist. All right? And wow, what a goal for Ty Smith. His second in 2 games since coming back into the lineup, his 3rd of the year. Jack Hughes gets his 25th assist. Yegor Sharangovich, who scores a very important one later on, gets his 16th assist. And then Sam Woo's best friend, that's right, Damon Severson. Let's kind of a half slapper go, which I believe was on the power play. Was that on the power? It was a power play goal. Damon Severson, let's kind of a hesitate half slapper go that definitely gets some air underneath it. I thought it was going wide at first and high, but oh no, it found the corner of the net as Nathan Bastian was parked right in the front of big Darcy Kemper and was providing a hell of a screen for Damon Severson to get his 8th goal of the year. And oh, is that a tie game? Is that the second period? The period where the Devils are absolutely horrible? They outscored and outplayed one of the best teams in the league, the Colorado Avalanche, who just scored 3 straight. The Devils now return the favor. They return the favor, Sam Wu, and they score 3 straight on the Avs in the second period to go into the third, tied up. And then it eventually happens late in the third period, 13:04. The man who provided the screen on the previous goal by Damon Severson, he gets rewarded, this time also on the power play, where we've seen him be very, very effective. Nathan Bastian, the big beef that Sam Wu will tell you he never, ever thought should have been exposed in the expansion draft. That's right.
That's my real BFF. That's my BFF.
That is his BFF. Nathan Bastian, the BBFF or something like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out at some point. But let me tell you, Bastian has been great in his fourth line role and on the power play, providing those screens and playing those tough minutes in front of the net. On the power play, he gets his 10th from Jack Hughes and Jesper Bratt. That's Jack Hughes' second point of the night with his assist, and that is Jesper Bratt's third assist of the night, giving him 35 on the year and now 54 points total for the season. Oh, happy days, Sam Wu. We may have a 60-point scorer once again on this team very, very soon. And then, of course, the Avs at the end of the game were pushing hard to try and get this tied up 4-3. PK Subban took a tough tripping penalty very late in the game. Avs pulled the goaltender, Darcy Kemper, who, again, very, very strong in net. We'll talk about Jack Hughes' other offensive stylings that he was putting on tonight in a little bit. But with the empty net and the shorthanded goal, Yegor Sharangovich puts it home from down on the other side of the ice there. The nice long bomb into the empty netter for his 14th. Dawson Mercer there gets on the score sheet with his 20th assist for the rookie, which really seals the deal. 5-3, New Jersey Hockey Devils. The Cavs, yeah. The Avs still were trying to push hard there. They pulled Kemper again, even after the empty net goal. But the Devils held on strong. 3 stars of the game. Bastian gets the third. Jack Hughes, who, by the way, not only did Jack Hughes have the assist going, but he was making magic all over the place. Jack Hughes was robbed multiple times by Darcy Kemper. You know, we were talking about Kemper having a strong game. A lot of those saves came at the fate of Jack Hughes over there. He missed the net a couple times as well, but woo, Kemper robbed him. Jack was looking good. He got the assist. He didn't get the goal tonight, but he had his step back. And this, mind you not, this is all without, all with losing their captain there unexpectedly with that lower body injury. But Jack Hughes gets the second star, and then our first star of the team all year long, Jesper Bratt, 3 points on the night with his 3 assists. And wouldn't you know it, thank you, Steve Cangelosi for this stat after the game. Jesper Bratt's 15th, Samu, 15th multi-point game of the year. Sign that man to a nice contract, and let's lock him up here in Jersey. I'm going to just get shots on goal real quick, Sam Wu. The Devils were very strong throughout the entire game. First period, 14, second, 18 shots in that second period. What? Not just 8 or not just 1 like we're used to in our second periods. 18 shots on goal in the second period and 3 goals. Third period, 11 for a total of 43 shots, holding the Avs to 8, 8, and 10 for a total of 26. We even won the faceoffs tonight without Nico Hischier in the lineup. Mikey McLeod, Jesper Boquist doing a good job there. Power plays, Devils were 2 for 4, as were the Avs. Hits, 17-9, so we were kind of throwing our body around a little bit. 14 blocks, which was nice to see. Jonas Siegenthaler, Ryan Graves, all made key blocks in the game. 11 giveaways, which we don't like, but 11 takeaways. Big victory for the Devils, man. This one feels good. Sam Wu is down at TAJ Lounge, 973, where I can see the crowds filing in behind him. It's
starting
pandemonium.
To file in here at TAJ
it's
Lounge,
pandemonium down at the old TAJ Lounge 973, where the beer is now not only in an inexpensive bucket but it's also on tap, which is very, very nice. Very nice. We got the beers on tap. So go ahead and check it out. Sam Wu's down there. We love doing this for home games, which we're gonna continue doing this, Sam Wu, right?
Well, we're gonna try. I mean, when you come to TAJ Lounge 973, first off, pregame, game day live, You got to do the catfish. I got catfish right here. Had
It's
a little
Taco
bit of this.
friggin' Tuesday. How?
Well, hold on a
catfish
second.
on-
Taco
It's Taco Tuesday.
Tuesdays
It's Taco Tuesday.
is specifically for Devils After Dark $2 tacos. So for the
Okay.
crowd
Oh,
behind
very
me,
nice.
$2 tacos, and this is why they are here. $2
All right,
tacos,
I like this. This is a
drinks.
Devils After Dark special.
That's what I'm calling it.
That's what
But
you're
it's Taco Tuesdays, right, T? T, is it Taco Tuesdays? It's Taco Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Oh, and they got some. I think I heard rock shots or something like that. They got all sorts of
rock
things
shots.
going on here.
All right.
Yeah.
So, hey, if you happen to be, maybe you were at the game, maybe you're at this nice victory, maybe you're pumped up, and then you're like, oh, well, I was going to head to the train. Now, maybe you want to turn around. Maybe you want to take a later ride. You want to go stop by TAJ Lounge, see Sam Wu, get some rock shots, get some draft beers, see some comedy, hang out, some Devils fans, have a good time, and party in the streets of Newark. Is there a Bruce song? There should be a Bruce song like that. Tell Bruce, we got to tell Bruce to write a song like The Streets of Newark or something like that. But anyway,
I think we should.
I think we should. Hello to everybody on YouTube Live, Facebook Live, Twitter Live. Please and thank you for all of the like, follow, and subscribes. We really, really, really do appreciate it. Thank you for all your comments on there. We'd love to hear what you think about this Devils victory and the consistency in the type of play that we're starting to see from this team. That's what I am most excited about, Sam. Well, what do you say?
I'm excited. I'll tell you some of the things that happened to me. I went into the game. I sat in section 18. I was sitting in club level. Got to talk to Kanji. Got to talk to Dano. Also talked to Bryce for a little bit. The optimism from the broadcasters was apparent. Also, in my ear, I was listening to Kelly Schultz and Erica Ayala, the all-digital female team. They nailed it. I was listening to them, obviously, because of technology. It was on a 3-minute delay. Every single goal, Kelly and Erica nailed it. Also, Kelly, when the Devils were down 3-0, was picking up the sense of the momentum of the game. And she says, this team, if they can get one here, they're going to come back. And it was 3-1, 3-2, 3-3, and boom, the rest is history. And I thought the Devils, the warm-up jerseys looked awesome. I thought everything about the atmosphere tonight was great. And I think people were just relaxed, given what's been going on the last 2 years. The rules are relaxed a little bit.
I see people waving in the background. Can they see me? Can they hear me,
Sam?
Sam? Can they see?
Yeah.
All right. Woo!
Everybody's excited about Taco Tuesdays here at TAJ Lounge 973, the Devils After Dark podcast.
On a Devils victory, ringing hell's bells. How can you not? Woo! What a great game. I want to say hi to Craig Resta. I was talking about Mikey McLeod. He played huge at that end of the game, stepping in, like we said, with Nico out. He was the big man with the faceoffs. So good point right there, Craig. That's Craig Besta, and then there's also Craig Best. We got two of the same. Is that what's going on over there? But they're saying best game of the season. Daniel, love seeing this. Sam, well, Steve Hartas says Sam is not getting home to 1 a.m. I'm thinking maybe 1:30. It depends.
You know what?
I
actually got to get up.
If they have extra
5
catfish left
morning.
over, if they have extra catfish left over, trust me, Sam will stay there until the end. I bet you that. Okay. Joe Stanislow. We got to see Sam Wu pounding a beer. Oh, wow. Okay.
I got a little Fireboy behind me. Behind me. Come over here, little Fireboy.
All right.
Flew in from Nova Scotia.
Woo!
From Nova Scotia, Canada, to come see the podcast here at TAJ Lounge 973. All right. Why don't you speak into the mic? Oh,
Yep.
Whoa. It's a little too
Oh,
hot.
boy.
But hold on a sec. Yeah. That's the problem with
It's like
technology.
SNL.
Yeah,
Hot mic.
yeah,
Hot
we
mic
can
here.
hear you
Hot
now.
mic. We got a hot mic here. Hot
You
mic.
can hear him now.
Hot mic. We got a hot mic. Yes. No, I can hear. I'm just messing around. Yeah.
Yeah, we got a hot mic here. The little fire boy coming down, Alan, up from Nova Scotia. Big fan of the podcast. Say hello to Scotty of
Hey,
Sirius XM.
Scotty.
Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the show.
Thanks, man.
Welcome to the show. All right.
Always laughing with you guys every night after the game. Big fan.
Well, thank you. We appreciate it. We always see you up on Facebook Live and Twitter Live. No, YouTube. On YouTube Live as well.
Yeah.
We always see you, so we really appreciate that. And you got your own thing going on too, don't you?
Yeah, I run the Ryan Graves fan page from his hometown, so it's just something that kind of played in. A guy started a while back. He passed away, but before that, he kind of brought me on, and I'm not going to let it down.
No, you
Very
do a great
cool.
job. You do a
Yeah.
great job on
Thanks, guys.
Twitter.
It's fun. Really fun.
We
He's a
always see your
small
game
market
preview.
player,
Yeah.
so it's fun to get his name out there, right? That's the idea.
Very cool. Always see the alerts coming through, so it's always cool stuff, man. Really do appreciate it. So what did you think of the game tonight? Because the Gravy Train made some big blocks.
He did,
Had
yeah.
some key moments there in the third, which we know he is always down to do. We always see him sacrificing the body, and he is such a big dude. He takes up so much space. But tell me some of your reactions from the game tonight.
Man, I don't know. There was a lot. Me and his dad were talking, and he's like, man, he's having a good game. And after that, stuff started to really click in. He had a really good stop on Nichushkin in front of the net there. They had a close play, and he cleared him out, so we couldn't get the rebound. That was one of the really small plays I saw that you wouldn't necessarily saw from the TV. But every day, like every game, he's always got that little stuff that you might not see, but you see the blocks and stuff on the scoreboard. That's what he is, man. That's what he is for us.
Oh, yeah.
I love Little Fireboy's attention to details. He's already commenting in the YouTube Live, our YouTube Live channel. Let's Go Devils. Let's Go Devils channel. Good job. Very well. He believes in the mantra. Don't take a shift off. You don't take a shift off here on the Let's Go Devils podcast, especially Devils After Dark. No matter how difficult the podcast is, when life gets in the way, we figure it out, right? Yeah. He figured a way to get from Nova Scotia. He went through LaGuardia to get here. I mean, he's a champion.
Wow.
Hey, man, it was half the price of JFK. What can I say?
Oh, JFK. Jeez. That's even farther away. Oh, man. Yeah. Let's get you out of the old Nork next time. That'll be a lot easier.
I'm flying out of there on Thursday morning. So.
Oh, good.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
A lot easier. Well, welcome down. Is this your first time that you've ever been to the Rock?
Yeah, I went to the Avs Isles game last night. I know that's taboo on here, but that was my first NHL game. Yeah,
wow,
this
very nice.
This is the one we planned for. This and my buddies is the one we planned for. My Avalanche buddies were here, and one of them's here now.
Oh, very cool.
Carl Sullivan.
Rock and roll.
Yeah.
So
He's a
what were
big
your
Avs fan.
what'd you think of the arena and everything?
Oh man, it was great. It was really good. Yeah. I think this is only my second one I've been to, but I mean, it wasn't as new as the last one, but it was still laid out well. It was awesome, man.
Are you Brian?
Where are you sitting?
Oh, okay.
Section 10, row like 15 or something like that. We had pretty decent
Section
seats, yeah.
10. Okay, yeah. All right.
We bought them back in August, so we didn't get cheap tickets. But hey, it was well worth it.
Very nice. Very, very nice. What row are you in?
15 or 16 or 7. I don't know,
Very
17.
nice.
It was close. We were pumped.
Those are great seats. I've definitely sat in a section around there. in the past, and those are great. You really get the feel of how fast the game is and the nanoseconds these guys have to make these decisions, and that puck is just whizzing around, and you really get that, that feel of the game when you sit down that close at that level.
Yeah. At least this time I wasn't screaming at my TV by myself. I had other people to scream with, so.
Some of my favorite seats, actually, in the old arena, at the old Meadowlands, I used to know someone who had the tickets right above where the Zamboni would come out on the side. And that's about the same level. That's about 10, 15, in that range, somewhere in that row range.
Yeah,
those were my favorite seats. Oh, those were my favorite seats. I used to love sitting in them. That was good. But I also love the Rock, sitting down low over there. I love everywhere at the Rock, sitting up high in the back, in the very last row. You see, oh man, you see the ice, you see the whole game open up. Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's so good. And especially tonight, when you see a big Devils victory over the Colorado Avalanche. Now, I'll ask you guys, when it turned 3-0, I was like, okay, I pretty much accepted the fact that it was going to be an L. I was like, okay, they're playing well, but, they're not going to win tonight. The Avs are just the Avs, and they're just too good. And the superstars, McKinnon, McCarr, and Ratnett, okay, Lance, everyone's getting in, all the big names. You're like, okay, they may get one, but it's probably going to be a 4-1, 5-1, loss. But they're going to play well. They're going to play well. But I had accepted that they were going to lose. Was I alone in that feeling, or did you guys, not get that?
I knew all along that they were going to come back and win this game.
Well, of course you did, Sam Wu.
All right, just play the NFZ, the no fun zone, take care of business. They were worn out from the game before. I knew that the Devils were just going to, 5 unanswered. It was 5 unanswered goals.
You called that, right? Sam Wu called that in the pregame.
I think Vinny
he said
Parisi
5 unanswered.
Right.
I figured they were going to get the win, but I thought it might have been 3-2 because I knew the Avs were worn out. Last week they did the same thing in their back-to-back. They fell off on the second game, and even last night they fell off at the end, and the Isles almost came back and took it. But so we finished them off tonight. They'll have to come scraping back for the next game.
Yeah,
and we're on a good roll now.
And you felt the momentum really never fully slipped completely away to the Avs. You felt like the Devils were always counterpunching, but Darcy Kemper played a good game. He played a really good game. Like we talked about, Jack Hughes had some incredible chances tonight that he just didn't convert on. I mean, he still had 2 assists, so he still got 2 points. Him and Jesper Bratt were both racking it up with the assists tonight. But both were also getting good shots on net, and they just didn't get the goals there. I actually want to look and see if I can in my little box score. Where is New Jersey Devils and Jack Hughes? Come on. Oh, it's not going to show me now because I hit the wrong button. 6 shots on goal. 6 shots on goal tonight for Jack Hughes. He was on a mission.
Let me tell you something.
He looked like
the Devils.
And by the way, Jack Hughes and the Jack Hughes family. That was Sam Wu who had a problem with you. Not me, Scotty. I love you, Jack. I want you to do everything and anything that you want, okay? Please grow your hair and let it flow in the wind as you skate circles around all the defenders and score your goals. And then afterwards, when you go to flick your stick into the stands and you see Sam Wu, you don't give it to him. You skate it to the other side and give it to me. And that'll be much better because I love you, Jack, as I always have. Not that Sam Wu character.
No. My BFF
Go ahead,
Sam
Wu.
Right,
by the way, Sam Wu is going to talk right now. Jack, if you're listening.
All right. In all seriousness, the Devils just beat the number 1 team in the NHL in the standings, the Colorado Avalanche. They withheld that high-powered offense. And remember goaltending. What about Nico Dawes? what about the defense limiting those shots in the beginning of the game? That is something to really think about, folks, because trade deadline's coming up very soon. You got free agency. Migo Dawes kept them in the game, even though down 3-0. He held the fort. Devils win 5-3. This is the future we were promised. We're seeing kind of an appetizer of that.
It's accelerating.
Yeah.
It's accelerating.
And they're gaining confidence. And what about Ty Smith? Ty Smith, he gets benched. He's in the stands. He's in the press box watching his teammates play. He comes back, 2 straight goals. Getting involved offensively. What are your thoughts,
That was a pretty
Scotty?
goal, too. That was a pretty goal. I'm telling you, if you didn't get to see it, watch the highlight of it. It's just this flick of the wrist backhand that I really thought it was a ricochet off the defenseman. I really did. I thought he was trying to pass it at first. And then you look at the replay and you're like, oh, hot damn, I see what he did right there. That's a pretty slick move. Please, if you haven't seen it, go check it out. And by the way, because we were talking a little bit earlier, Dougie Hamilton, we haven't mentioned his name a lot. 3 blocks by the big man Dougie as well on the season.
Oh, yeah.
He had a bunch of hits the other night, too. He's
Mm-hmm.
too bad
Makes
they
a
wouldn't have done with
difference.
Smith what they did with Bratt earlier in the season, because he might have helped with the offense all this time that they've been.
It's just a matter of it coming together.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of being consistent, and it all will mesh. And by 2024-25 season, it's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we're seeing glimpses. Finally, we're seeing watchable
Sam,
hockey.
you're the most patient
We're
guy I
seeing
know.
exciting-
You know? You're just the most patient guy I know.
Hey, I sat in Section 18 today. I could have just talked to Uncle Dave and be like, hey, how are you? I'm being patient right now. How are you doing?
Did you introduce yourself as Sam Blitzer Woo?
No, not exactly. Matter of fact, there was a lot of security people around, and I decided to just
Did they have a picture of you? They're like, don't let this man anywhere near him. You know, like, is that what it was? Kind of searching around.
With the mouth.
Yeah.
Sam's got like the Bobby Valentine mustache on from the Met, you know, with the glasses and stuff in the dugout. Sam was just sitting there.
Yeah. Oh, that's
man.
funny. What great victory. Just enjoy it. Just enjoy it.
Oh.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
your first time outside of the country, outside of Canada. He sees his first NHL game, and then
Big comeback
finally
victory.
see the Devils and Ryan Graves. You can't write a better script. It's just a great atmosphere all around.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, it was good.
I'll never forget this night, man. I've been waiting 2.5 years to see Ryan Graves play since it came up, right? So he moved to the East Coast. It was like, this is going to happen now. This is going to happen.
Very nice. And it all happened on Taco Tuesday, which makes things even
Oh,
better.
yeah,
It
Taco
really does.
Tuesday. I mean,
My stomach, got an empty stomach to come here and eat them, man.
See?
he saved the stomach.
That's what we want to do. We got to hook everybody
After
up. Get
tonight,
Devils
he won't be
victory.
Little Fireboy. I can tell you that much.
Well, it might be. You put that extra hot salsa on there or something like that. You better watch
And
out,
Taj
man.
is here. Is that Taj? The actual Taj is right here. He's at the bar.
Taj Lounge is here? Very
Yeah,
nice.
Taj from Taj Lounge 973 is right over there.
Very cool.
He is a
Make Make sure to tip your bartenders. Make sure to order the catfish, apparently, according to Sam Wu. I'm going to go Taco Tuesday. Especially as a West Coast man here in LA, I'm going to go tacos, all right?
Yeah. Well, Scotty, it was great. It was great meeting you.
It was a lot of
It
fun.
was great meeting you.
Little Fireboy, yeah. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for always commenting. We really appreciate you being a part of the show. And we're happy that many others as well. And we hope that many others, come out and hang out at Taj Lounge 973 as well. Maybe it won't be Taco Tuesday, but there'll be something going on, Take and we'll hope it'll be another Devils victory, right?
Yeah, maybe Lobster Tail Fridays. How about that? I think that's a good idea.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
I like the sound of that. That I might have to come out for. Okay. Now you got me.
Yeah.
Lobster Tail Friday. All right. Okay.
Hey, if he flies
when's Surf and Turf Saturday? When does that happen? And Sam Woo's paying, by the way. Sam Woo pays for everything.
Sam Woo would be.
That's the producer. That's the job of the producer because they have the company card. So that's what they do. Yeah. Yeah. The company card.
Yeah.
AKA Sam Woo's credit card. Right now, Mrs. Woo's like, oh no, he's not. But yes, Taj Lounge 973. We want to, give back to you, the listeners. So hopefully, if when we do have these events, you can get out. And if you are going to any games, it's going to be up on the screen. So please, please, please stop by Taj Lounge and say hello.
Absolutely. And I want to thank Taj Lounge 973, T and Taj behind the bar, our fans. There are a lot of them back there. They're all mingling. They're all doing their thing.
It's comedy night. It's party.
Yeah.
Devil's victory.
Night. Victory. Taco night. It's the best.
Yeah. Can't go wrong. Now there's beer on draft too. Yeah. Come on.
They got everything here. Is that the music?
Look at Sam Woo hitting the music. Look at him. Like a pro. Yeah. Woo! Well, Sam Woo, we'll be back.
Scotty.
We'll be back tomorrow. State of the Fan Address with Nick Villano from Pucks and Pitchforks. Make sure you give that a listen. And then Thursday, we are back for another Game Day Live with Vinny and Sam Woo. And then it will be the game against the Winnipeg Jets. Oh, hello, Buck. So we're going to see the Jets on Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, Devils After Dark, right after. Little Fireboy, thank you for coming on. Sam Woo, thank you as well. Ring those Hell's bells for a big Devils victory here on Devils After Dark. And let's go, Devils.